All right, we are live. Woo! Okay, we are live right now. I'm so glad I'm able to see this view here. And also, let's go live on TikTok. Hello, TikTok. How are you? Welcome to Waypoint Wednesday. We have a very special show for you today. I'm very excited because a couple of things have happened over the weekend and I want to get into it. Definitely, if you're in here, go ahead and share this live with others because I have some very good news about tonight's game show. All right, so I'm going to let everyone come on in. If you're on over here, I can't really say what I'm talking about right now, but if you're over here, go ahead and make your way into the plane. If you're watching on TikTok, go ahead and make your way onto the plane, find your seat, and as always, do not forget to put your seat number on the in the comments because I want to know and I want to make sure that everyone has their proper seat and no one is sitting on top of each other as always. Okay, Divine Abundance has the same seat, A-1111. Hello, and thank you. Welcome in, welcome in. I am so glad to see you on. We'll see you today for our Waypoint Wednesday show. We have a very good show, and we have some very good news. Number one, we are streaming on two platforms again. Okay, so we are live on YouTube and we are also live on TikTok. So those of you who are watching on TikTok, if you see me look up, I am looking at YouTube. YouTube, if you see me look down, I am looking at TikTok. But it does not matter what level we are on. We are all equal players in this game, right? Okay. So come on in, come on in. We already have a seat number that is A-1111. Okay, so no one is allowed that seat because Divine Abundance has taken that seat for the duration of our flight. And today we are flying to a very special place. Again, this is a special place that is new to me. I've never gone, but I'm looking forward to be sharing with you all about this beautiful country this afternoon, or if you're in my time zone, this evening. Okay, and of course, we will start with our weather report. We will go over what temperature it is in this country and what temperature it might be near you. Okay, and thank you for TikTok. We're getting those likes up. I appreciate it so much. And I want to know whether you are on YouTube or you are on TikTok, how has your day been? What did we do today? What was your day like? Other than it being cold for some of us, because I know many of us are still dealing with the very cold weather that we have. So we can start with TikTok or we can start with YouTube. Whoever chooses to comment first, I want to know how your day has been. It's been very abundant. Okay, very abundant. Good. You know what? Divine Abundance, I want to, not only are you the two-time champion, you're the second two-time champion that we have. The first one is Larry. Those of you who have not seen the episode with Larry, who won 2 times, go ahead and check that out. Divine Abundance, I also want to give you a shout out because you are very positive when you come to the lives. Every time you come here, it is very fulfilling, it is very positive, and I really like that energy. So those of you who are on YouTube, go ahead and just do not forget to just make sure that every day is a great day, no matter what, even if it's cold, even if it's rainy. I mean, you're breathing, right? You know, we're about to have a fun game. So there is no reason to be down this season, okay? So we also have El Flaco. Hello, El Flaco. How are you? How are you? And I think I see a Mexican flag there. We did have an episode of the Global Game Show in Mexico. So if you haven't checked that out, you can go ahead and click the link in my bio and you will see our Mexican episode. I do not remember who won that, but I do remember that it was full of dancing and I was sweating at the end of the night. I mean, the music was great. So a few things I want to get through, excuse me. If you're new here, this is a live international game show. And those of you who are on YouTube, if you don't know where we are right now, I know you've been following me on YouTube or whether it's TikTok. I am streaming this live from Albania, but that is not the country we are going over tonight. All of our episodes have a different country, but right now we are streaming live from Albania. And if you don't know, I am an American who currently lives in Albania. Wonderful weather we're having, really nice. It's really enjoyable, but all in all, it is still cold for my taste. I know everyone wishes that it was like 80 degrees, maybe 90 degrees if we're brave. But I know some of us are dealing with 21-degree weather. I know Canada's dealing with negative-degree weather right now. Also, too, speaking of which, I want to know, how was everyone with this snowstorm? Did you get a storm? Did it go right past you? Was it something that didn't really affect you or affected you greatly? What was that like for you? Tell me in the comments, what was the snowstorm like? How were we affected, or were you not affected at all? No storm, thankfully. Okay, great. All right, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. Okay, Mime is here. Welcome, welcome. And I see someone else. Okay. All right. So yeah, tell me how the storm has been treating you. Was like, I know we were cold. You know, Divine Abundance said that there was no storm. Okay, I'm looking back and forth, by the way. If you're just coming in and out of the room, I'm looking at both YouTube and I'm also looking at TikTok. Now, TikTok and YouTube have two different views. YouTube, excuse me, has a wider angle, so that means you will see more of the plane that we are in, more of our cabin. So if you're interested in seeing that, you can always click the YouTube link in the bio. However, if you are interested in just seeing more of like the long ways, like the portrait view, I guess, not portrait view, but up and down TikTok view, then you can go ahead and remain on TikTok. If you're on YouTube, you can just type in Amy Rose Abroad on TikTok and you will see that I am live right now. Same video, same background, same enthusiasm and same fun. All right, so that's really, really good, Divine, that you did not have any storm, because many people did get snow. I know that in the New York, New Jersey area, a lot of people got up to like 18 inches of snow. It was very devastating for some people. And I hope that wherever you are in the world, that you are warm and safe, of course. So we're letting more people come in, just come in and just get settled and everything. And I will be explaining what the game is if you are new here. So like we say on Global Air, our engines and our plane runs very, very fast. So wherever you are part of the world, your flight to this destination will always be at least an hour and 30 minutes. So you do not have to worry about some of us who maybe need to travel 16 hours to get to this destination, 10 hours, 5 hours. Nope. The plane will take you there in 1 hour. So again, remember to please put your baggage, whether it is emotional or physical, on the overhead bins that you see here and clear the aisle. We want to make sure that the aisle is clear because we don't want anyone tripping or falling while we play our game. Okay, we want to make sure that everyone has a fair chance of winning and has a fair chance of playing. And of course, the winner gets upgraded to first class, and they get a shout out on my TikTok story. And since this is streaming live on YouTube at the same time, they will also get a shout out on YouTube. Okay, so we have a couple of different audiences we're talking to tonight. Like I said, we're talking to TikTok and we're talking to YouTube. Hello, YouTube. Hello, TikTok. And it is wonderful to see you all again. And also, the winner gets to have bragging rights as our trivia champion for the Global Game Show. All right, so how fun is that? How fun is that? Yes, Divine Abundance said hello. Yes. And again, congratulations to Divine for being our second two-time winner. Our first one was Larry. Our second one is Divine Abundance. Okay, and these are the champions so far, but don't worry, everyone still has a chance to win, no matter what platform you are watching from. Okay, you're welcome, Divine. You're very, very welcome. And thank you for getting us to 1.6K likes. I love that. Thank you so much. And I'm excited to be letting you know about what our games will be tonight and also what country we will be flying to tonight. So as mentioned earlier, every episode that you see for the Global Game Show has 3 mini games. So we have trivia, guess that word, and guess that picture. So 3 mini games, again, trivia, guess that word, and guess that picture. So again, before we begin, I want to make sure that everyone has their boarding pass. Everyone places all their baggage in the luggage bin. And please fasten your seatbelts because, as you know, if you've been in any of my episodes before, we have had turbulence on this plane, okay? YouTube, you have seen the turbulence. TikTok, you have seen the turbulence as well. So please make sure that when we do experience turbulence and I put on that seatbelt sign, that you have your seatbelt buckled. Okay, can we do that? All right, awesome. All righty. All right, so again, welcome to the Global Game Show where we do different trivia for different countries every single episode. And we do go on live 3 times a week: Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. Okay, so just in case you don't get a chance to win today, you can always win in the 2 days when we come back again on Friday with a new country. So, if you don't know who I am as well, I am your stewardess, Amy, and of course, I thank you for choosing Global Air. All right, so a couple of things I want to go over before we get to each individual game and break it down. I do have to mention that we want to make sure that all of our players play fairly and they are polite to one another. So any unruly players or passengers will be ejected from the plane. And as you know, we do not have parachutes available. So you're kind of on your own. So if you do not know how to play nicely and want to be unruly, I suggest that you book another flight for a different day because on Global Air, everyone plays fair, okay? And I want to thank you all for choosing Global Air Flight GA398. And again, fasten your seatbelts because this game is going to be something else. And I'm very excited to be sharing with you where we're going tonight, what country we're going to be playing with, and I'm very excited to see who our who our trivia champion is going to be for tonight. And if you don't know, we are streaming live on YouTube as well as TikTok. So if you see your stewardess Amy looking up, I'm looking at YouTube. If you see on YouTube that I'm looking here, I am looking at my TikTok people, okay? But don't worry, no matter what platform you're seeing this on, you have a fair chance of winning tonight's game. So let's go over the rules of the game, or should I say, how to beat the game. Tips and tricks on how to beat the game. And welcome everyone who is in the room. I do appreciate you being here, whether you're in or out. I do appreciate your presence here. It is always appreciated. And do not forget to share the lives of people that you think would be great, phenomenal global champions. Okay, so let's go over. Hello, Jory. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Welcome in. So, welcome to the Global Game Show. We are starting a new game tonight with a very new country. And if you haven't seen our episodes before, we have gone over Mexico. We have gone over the United Kingdom. We have gone over Thailand. We've gone over Jamaica, we've gone over so many. I'm starting to lose track of the countries we are traveling to because this plane, like I say, it travels very, very fast. So we always have new places to go. But I do have some unfortunate news about our Brazil episode. Now, due to the update that TikTok had, and just them changing over to whatever companies, whatever was going on, we are unable to post the Brazil episode onto YouTube. So if you were not there live, you will not be able to see who won. You're not able to see the questions. You're not able to see the answers. You're not able to see all the fun and the dancing that we were doing. All right, because I think I was doing a little bit of dancing too. But do not worry. Brazil is still on my mind, and what we will be doing, man, Brazil is still on my mind. So what we will be doing is we will be doing that country all over again. So that way YouTube and TikTok will be able to see and participate in the episode at the same time, okay? So just remind me to go ahead and make another Brazil episode, which we will be doing in the summer, okay? So mark your calendars, keep that in your mind, because we do like to do countries more than once. So if you have seen the countries before, oh, thank you. I appreciate it. So if anyone has seen our previous countries, just know that we will be doing them again. So use them as a study guide. And if you're not sure where to find the previous episodes, you can go on the YouTube link in my bio. If you're on TikTok and you'll see it, YouTube, you already know what the channel is. So just be on the lookout for those episodes that will be coming out. We did have our Germany and France episode come out recently, and we will be having our Jamaican episode be uploaded to YouTube as soon as we can, because again, these uploads, they're driving me a little bit crazy. But luckily, we are able to stream at the same time, and that way you will instantly find out the winner, you will instantly see the rewards, and you will instantly get a head start. So when we revisit the country, you'll know exactly what we will be doing, okay? So, our first game that we're going to be talking about, because I'm going to be discussing the 3 mini games that we will be doing tonight. Our first game is trivia, basic trivia, travel trivia, whatever you want to call it. So for those of you who are new to this, all right, so travel trivia is worth 1 point. You will have 5 questions in that section. Like I said, each question is worth 1 point. And whoever receives the most points out of that game, that section, will receive a first class meal. And like I tell everyone every game, all of our first class meals are according to the country that we are flying to. All right. And secondly, we have Guess That Word. Guess That Word is becoming one of my favorite games, even though it's the hardest part of the game for me, but it's so enjoyable to see the participation and see everyone trying to guess what they're doing, see and try to guess the answers. So with Guess That Word, this is when I say something. Did I just see Melissa come by? Oh, I think I saw one of our former players come in and out of the room. If that was you, hey Melissa, how you doing? So with Guess That Word, I say a word in the country's official language, and what you have to do is you have to tell me what it means in English. So for our German episode, when I said the word Prost, I needed people to tell me what that meant in English, which it meant cheers. So keep in mind, when we go back to Germany, I may or may not use that question again. And you have to tell me if you get that answer right. But that's only if you see this and you remember this, or if you watch the replay on YouTube. All right. So with Guess That Word, I say a word in that country's official language, and you will tell me what that word means in English. And by the end of that section, whoever gets the most points, they they receive another first class meal. And that's very, very exciting because I love showing you the first class meals. And again, the first class meals are according to the country that we are flying to. Okay, so the third and very, very last game that we do every single episode is Guess That Picture. Okay, so for Guess That Picture, this is when I draw a picture, and those of you who have seen these lives before, you know how just great I draw, right? So anyway, I draw a picture and you will tell me what I am drawing. However, if I complete the photo, or if I complete the picture before you get it right, then that means that the host gets a point, okay? And all of you work so hard by the time we get to this third game that I always say it would be a shame for you to get all those points just to lose to the stewardess, okay? So I'm here to help you, not here to take all of your points, okay? And hello, everyone on YouTube. How are you doing? My name is Amy. I'm your stewardess, and we are flying with Global Air, flight number GA398. Go ahead and comment your seat number so that I know. Our seat number A-1111 is already taken by our player on TikTok, Divine Abundance, so you cannot have that seat. You please pick another seat. So we are going over 3 mini games tonight, or this afternoon, whatever time zone you're in. We're going over travel trivia, then Guess That Word, and then we will end our game with Guess That Picture. And of course, if you need a hint, you can go ahead and drop a rose in the room if you're on TikTok. Now, YouTube, I'm not sure how that's going to work. Because you guys can't do that. You're going to have to figure out your own way to kind of drop a something in there for me to give you a hint. But we have had our guest on TikTok be kind enough to purchase a hint for everyone. So let me say that again. If someone happens to drop a hint in either platform, that means that everyone who's playing will receive a hint. I'm not going to just whisper it to TikTok and not tell YouTube. Vice versa with YouTube. If you drop a hint in the room, I will provide a hint for not only YouTube, but also TikTok. Because I'm here to make sure that everyone has a chance in being our global champion, our trivia champion, I should say. Global champion are for our championships, which we are in the works of doing very, very soon. Okay, so I do have to say this though. Despite me wanting all of our players to win and have a fair chance of playing, I do have to say that any player who does not answer for 2 questions, their points will automatically go down to 0. So if you have 5 points and you're in the lead, however, you decide to do a DB Cooper and just kind of jump off the plane with your own parachute, and I don't hear from you, then that means your points will be 0 and every other player will have a chance to beat your score, and they will have a higher chance of becoming the trivia champion. Okay, so now that I've gone through that, does anyone have any questions about how this game is to be played? I'm more than happy to explain it again. Put in the comments if you have any questions about our game or any comments that you have or any concerns. Okay, no questions, no questions. Okay, I'm going to give YouTube a minute. No questions, YouTube? No questions? No questions. I don't see any questions. Okay. All right. So before we go into our first game, I did promise you that I will be providing a special weather report. Now, it is according to my time zone, which right now is 8:22 p.m. As mentioned earlier, I am an American living in Albania. So right now it is evening time for me. But I know for most of you, it is probably the early to mid-afternoon. No worries, because I will be providing the weather report just for the time zone that I see here. Well, it doesn't really matter the time zone, but I'll still be just, letting you know everybody's weather. So if you are right now in Tokyo, you are looking at 35 degrees Fahrenheit, and it is approximately 4 a.m. in Tokyo. If you are in New York, it is 2:22 p.m. and you are looking at weather at 23 degrees Fahrenheit. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, and if you are looking at, yes, Jory, yes, that is correct. I am an American currently living in Albania for now. If you are in Minneapolis, it is currently 1:23 p.m. and you are looking at 8 degrees Fahrenheit. Wow. 8 degrees Fahrenheit. Can you believe that? If you are hailing from Chicago, you are looking at 15 degrees Fahrenheit. If you are in Rome, Italy, it is currently, I know you guys are, okay, you're the same time that we are. So you're looking at, it's 8:23 p.m. You are at 51 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, if you happen to be very close to Rome, but not really, I don't know if you guys can guess this, but fun fact, Africa is very, very close to Italy, if you didn't know. But if you are in Lagos, Nigeria, you are looking at 83 degrees Fahrenheit with your time being 8:23 p.m. If you are in Canada, I don't know if I said that already. Yes, I did. I think I did. Yes. Well, I'll say it again. You're at negative degrees Fahrenheit and your time is 2:24 p.m. Joy said, same, I live here. Hello. Well, nice to have another, I can't call myself Albanian, but another person who lives in Albania in the room. How are you? I know we're pretty much getting ready for spring. It was beautiful today. Hopefully it was beautiful in your part of Albania as well. If you are in Albania, the time is 8:24 p.m. and you are looking at 50-degree weather. Can you believe it? 50-degree weather. All right, and if you are anywhere in the south, I would say, because I have a couple of states that are in the south that have the average temperature of 49 degrees Fahrenheit, and the time is 1:24 p.m. So that is your weather report for that, and I will be telling you what country we are flying to today, and also giving you a weather report for them. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna just look at what YouTube is saying. Give me 1 second, TikTok. Okay, can you do? Okay, all right. Yes, okay. All right, great. So right now, tonight's destination is South Korea. We are going to South Korea today. We are going to South Korea. There is so much about this country that I cannot wait to share with you. I'm very, very excited. And also, too, I do have a poll that I need you all to participate in. It would mean so much. If you go on my YouTube link, you can do it after the show. I would recommend that you do it after the show so that you won't lose your spot in the game. But I have a list of 4 to 5 countries that I am thinking about doing on Friday. So if you follow me on YouTube, please let me know on that poll which country out of the 4 that I listed you would like me to do on Friday, and I will be more than happy to do them for you. But if no one comes up with anything, I will pick a random country, and you may or may not like that country. So I want to make sure that the countries that we are doing is enjoyable by everyone, because we are here to learn about the whole entire world, and we are here to discover new countries. Some of you are planning to go on vacation soon. I've gotten those in the DMs and have special requests and want to know a little bit more about certain countries. And I'm here to provide that for you in a fun way. Because let's face it, when we learn about new countries and stuff like that, especially if we took geography in school, it wasn't as fun, right? You know, I mean, I learned about countries before they had Kahoot and all these other games. You know, we had to look through a textbook, okay? So, right, yeah, exactly. Divine Abundance knows exactly what I'm talking about. So, right now we are flying to South Korea, and South Korea right now it is actually 4 a.m. and it is 18 degrees Fahrenheit. That was my first shock to me because I had no idea that South Korea could actually get that cold. And again, if you are watching on TikTok, how are you? If you are here on YouTube, hello, how are you? We are finally able to stream on both platforms because I will never let us lose an episode ever again. Unfortunately, we did lose the Brazil episode that we did on I think that was, yes, that was Sunday. We did lose that episode, but do not worry because I'm going to make sure that this is on both platforms, clearly seen, same background, same concept, same fun. Okay. And we will make sure that when we revisit Brazil, that it is the way it needs to be. Okay. So again, you are looking at 18 degrees Fahrenheit in South Korea, and it is approximately 4 a.m. in the morning, Thursday morning. So they are ahead of us. Today is Wednesday. They are already going into Thursday. So they're in the future, y'all. So let's get into our very first game, which is travel trivia. But as always, please have your boarding passes out just in case any other stewardess asks or steward asks. And of course, have your seatbelts on. Make sure that the overhead bins are closed. And as always, thank you for choosing Global Air. And if you need any hints, please put what you need to put either on TikTok, like a rose on TikTok, or indicate it on YouTube that you need a hint. And the platforms will be kind enough to help out each other, okay? Because we are all here to win. All right, so let's start our very first game. So we begin with trivia. So please put in the comments, question number 1, what is the capital of South Korea? What is the capital of South Korea? And if you don't know what we're playing right now in the background, I want to thank our awesome DJ because they are playing some EDM Korean style music. So if you don't know, South Koreans really, really love their techno club music and everything like that. And we are just very, very happy to have them on board, to have them playing with us and really bringing life to this cabin, okay? So again, the question number one. Oh, we already have an answer. Okay, so we have Seoul. Yes, the answer is Seoul, South Korea. Seoul, South Korea. Hello, good boy. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. This is the Global Game Show where we have begun our first game. We're streaming live on YouTube and as well as TikTok. I'm so glad to have you here. All right, so far we have divine abundance as having our first point, okay? And let me just make a note of that because I want to make sure I keep track of all the players who are playing. And anyone who chooses to answer in the comments is automatically considered a player, okay? All right. All righty, so congratulations, divine abundance, to having your first points. Yes, ma'am. How may I help you? Okay. Do you want diet or regular? Okay, great. I will let yes. I will let them know and we'll bring that to you shortly, okay? Would you like it in a cup or you want the full bottle? Okay. Okay, sure. No problem. We'll get that to you, okay? All right, thank you. Have a safe flight. Okay, so can we get a Diet Pepsi for seat C67? Yes. Okay, thank you. Okay. Remember, the stewardess job is never done, okay? So, our very second question is, what is South Korea's national anthem? National animal. Again, what is South Korea's national animal? And on YouTube, I'll be looking out for those comments as well, because again, whoever puts the answer first in the comments section will be the winner or will get this 1 point. Okay, remember, all questions are 1 point. So again, what is the South Korea's national animal? Ooh, all right, I like that. Thank you, good boy. I appreciate it. All right, so you are in the game. All right, so we have 1 point. So Divine Abundance and Good Boy both have 1 point. All right, you two, y'all are just, I know I see the I don't knows, but you gotta know, because so far TikTok isn't playing. So good job, and welcome to the Global Game Show. So our third question is, what is the currency of South Korea? What is the currency of South Korea? You can give me the full one, or some people just know it as one word. I'll take either or, totally fine with me. Again, what is the currency of South Korea? And if you need a hint, I have a plethora of hints to give you. Just go ahead and, okay, good boys got that one. All right, nice. Okay. All right, I see Steve-O here. Hello. All right, so yes, the answer is won. The full name of it is South Korean won, but you can also say won as well. That's awesome. Good job. Question number 4. Question number 4 is, hold on. No, so you can't have any electronics while you're doing this. Yes. If we do find out any of our players have electronics, we will have to dismiss them from the game, okay? Yes. Well, that's what trivia is about. Okay. All right. See, I like how you guys play fair. Thank you. Sometimes these passengers on this plane get a little unruly. I am doing multiple jobs as your head stewardess, Amy. So do not mind if I speak to other passengers while we're getting stuff done. But I love how we're participating now. And high five, TikTok. Don't tell YouTube. So anyway, question number 4. And whoever gives me the closest range or closest number will receive this point here, okay? So, what is the average salary per year in South Korea? And if you need a hint, drop a rose in the room. I'll be more than happy to give you a hint. All right? And I'll give you really good hints too. Again, what is the average salary per year in South Korea? And you can use it in US. Good job. I said good job. I'm sorry. Good question. Put it in dollars, please. I need it in US dollars because I did not feel like doing that conversion. Okay. So yes, it is in dollars. I have to calculate this because both of you, I mean, you know what? I'm gonna give y'all one more. I'm gonna give y'all one more chance. I'm gonna give you one more chance because I want to be fair. I will give you one more chance, and if you need a hint, please let me know. Okay? Because Divine Abundance said $45,000 maybe, and Good Boy said 20K at first. Okay, so Good Boy, your final answer is 32K. Thank you for the follow, Mystic Flow. How are you? And welcome in. We are playing the Global Game Show. For anyone who comments their answers, will be automatically a player in our game. And the winner of our game gets a first-class meal, and they are crowned trivia champion for this episode. All right, so Divine Abundance. Okay, so you said 40,000, 32K. All right, so the answer is, the highest number I was looking for is $43,000. $43,000 per year. 33,000. That's why I had to give you guys two chances. So $43,000 a year. The minimum, well, the average starts at 30,000, but I was looking for the highest number, which is 43,000. Okay, 43,000. So I would say, yeah, because that was too high, the first one. Yeah, so Divine Abundance, you did receive that point. You did receive that. Oops, I invited somebody to the TikTok that I didn't mean to, so sorry. All right, so Divine Abundance, you will be receiving another point. Now, this last point here is a tiebreaker, so I'm interested to see, will it be Good Boy who gets the answer? Will it be a new player? Will it be Divine Abundance? You let me know, because tonight we are doing travel trivia about South Korea, okay? Everything we're talking about tonight is South Korea, all right? So, but before we get to the fifth question, I do have to share something with you. A lot of people feel, because I'm an American who lives overseas, a lot of people feel that many places are not affordable, or they feel like it's like you have to be like a billionaire, gazillionaire to live in certain places. And I will say that upon my research, to live, if any of you ever wanted to live in South Korea, this is for YouTube and TikTok as well. If you ever wanted to live in South Korea, you can live comfortably with a minimum salary of $2,000 per month. So that would equal about $29,000 per year. And as we just spoke about it, the average salary is $30,000 to $43,000. So you'll have more than enough to live comfortably. Okay, and that includes utilities, rent, and you will live in a quality neighborhood. Just a tidbit, just in case anyone was thinking about moving abroad. Okay. So, just a little fun fact for y'all, because I like to make sure that everyone experiences the world. You don't even have to leave your backyard. Leave your couch. As long as you tune into the Global Game Show, I will always give you an insight on what it's like to live abroad. Okay? And I love that we're at 7,000 likes. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that so much. So, question number 5. Now, this will be the tiebreaker between our two players so far. But if you are watching and you would like to get into the game, please comment or try to answer the questions as best as you can. And remember, all of our questions tonight are worth 1 point. Okay? And in the background, yes, I am playing K-pop music and some K-pop EDM that you might hear, because that is the two popular genres in South Korea. All right, so Can someone tell me, whether it is on TikTok or YouTube, please tell me what is, or name all the colors of the South Korean flag. The South Korean flag. Please name all the colors for me. And whoever does it first will receive a point. Again, name all the colors of the South Korean flag. I'm interested to see who can get this right. Because to be honest with you, I only got 3. You may have gotten an accident, like a hint. I probably just gave you a hint already. I got not all, I didn't get them all correct, but I was halfway there. All right, so again, please tell me, name all the colors of the South Korean flag. What are those colors? South Korean flag. And it doesn't have to be in order. You just have to name all of them for me, okay? And if you're just tuning in, welcome to the Global Game Show. This is where we, do an international game show live. You have to name the colors, though, Divine. You still have to name them for me. I know you're showing them to me. Thank you for showing us what a South Korean flag looks like, but I still need to have that answer. So for those of you who are tuning in, we are going over South Korea tonight. Every one of these episodes, we pick a new country. Our last country was Brazil. We've also done Jamaica. We've also done the United Kingdom, France, all of them. And we are also streaming live on YouTube. So if you're coming here from YouTube, hello. If you're coming here from the FYP page or just following me, hello and welcome. All right, Divine Abundance, you get that point since no one else answered. That kind of doesn't count. That kind of doesn't count? Okay, if it kind of doesn't count, I can throw in an additional question. I can throw in an additional question if you want to. It's up to you, Divine. Since you're in the lead, you can tell me if you want me to throw in an additional question. That works. Okay. All right, so I will be providing an additional question. So, surprise question. You know that there's a difference between North and South Korea, right? Many of us know this. How long in years have they been separated? Whoever gives me the highest answer or the closest answer to the right answer is the winner. Again, how long have North Korea and South Korea been separated? Because they were once one country, now they're 2. Hey, Just Jay, welcome. Okay, so we have 100 years. Anyone else want to comment on that? How many years has South Korea and North Korea been separated? How many years? Go ahead and let me know in the comment section. You can go ahead and let me know on YouTube as well. We have 100 years. Hold on, I see people typing on YouTube. ... Again, the question is, how many years has North and South Korea been separated? Separated. $60 years. Okay, we have 60 years. The answer is 70 years. It has been 70 years since North and South Korea were one country. So I do have to give Gabby 1672. All right. Gabby, 1672, you'll be receiving that point. The answer is 70 years. Fun fact for you. All right, so before we get into our next part of the game, I would like to congratulate Divine Abundance for getting 3 points. Good Boy, who is here, I'm not sure if they're here anymore, they have 2 points. And Gabby 1672, you have received 1 point. So congratulations. Okay. All right. So I'm going to be putting on the seatbelt sign. So please fasten your seatbelts because I feel a little bit of turbulence. Okay, and while that is going on, I will be reading some fun facts about South Korea. Okay, it's again tonight. Our game tonight is going to be about South Korea. So everything that we're going to be discussing and playing tonight is going to be about South Korea. Okay, so please fasten your seatbelts and have your boarding passes ready. And if you are in here, please make sure, if you haven't already, please let me know what your seat number. Please let me know what your seat number is going to be. Okay, so ma'am. Yeah, I understand, ma'am, but I put on the fasten seatbelt sign, so you cannot use the restroom at this time, okay? But once it's off, you can definitely use the restroom, okay? It's an emergency. Do you have a medical emergency that we need to know about? Okay. Okay, so I understand. Of course. Okay. But please fasten your seatbelts and we will turn off the sign as soon as we're done with our turbulence episode, okay? Okay, thank you. All right. Okay, these passengers. And keep in mind, if you do have to use a restroom at any point, you have restrooms in the back, not right now, and you also have them to the left and to the right, okay? Thank you. So, fact number 1. Did you know that children born in South Korea are already considered 1 year old? So in America, when you're born, you're considered a newborn. So you start at 0, and then the next year you turn 1. Okay, but in South Korea, they do it a lot differently. Whoa. And they are already 1 when they exit the mother's body, okay? And they turn 2 the next lunar year. So fun fact for you. So technically, South Koreans are 1 year older than what they probably would be in America, technically, okay? And when I visited South Korea, this one lady had 2 birthdays. She had 2 birthdays. Oh, that's very interesting. I want to know more about that. Go ahead and put that in the comment, guys, and make sure everyone, okay, do not panic. Just make sure that your seatbelt is fastened very tightly. So if it is loose, please pull the extra loop that you see on the side and it will tighten you, okay? All right, thank you. And as always, thank you for choosing Global Air Flight GA398. Okay, whew. Fact number 2. In America, we're used to saying, "Hi, how are you?" But in South Korea, they say, it is more common for them to say, "Have you eaten well? Have you eaten well?" Okay, so just know that when you go to South Korea, they want to make sure that you are all fed and you are just full of, as Divine would say, full of abundance. Okay, so I think, okay, well, I think the turbulence has stopped. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to. Yes. Can we? Okay, great. Okay, Cheryl just gave me the go ahead. Okay, now, yes, ma'am. You can go ahead and go to the bathroom. Mm-hmm. Oh, she ran down there. Did you see that? Oh, she really had to go. Man, that one. Yes, over there. Yeah. Yes, of course. Okay. So how was everyone with the turbulence? Is everyone okay? Did anyone spill anything? We do have extra napkins in our pantry section. If you spilt anything like juice or soda or you just got afraid, do not worry. We are here. And any of you who need beverages such as Sprite, soda, well, Sprite is soda, Sprite, soda, water, anything that you need to make sure that your flight is doing well, please let me know in the comments. And of course, thank you for choosing Global Air. So we will be going into our next section, which is called Guess This Word. All right, so this is when I say a word to you in Korean, and you will have to tell me what it means in English, okay? And of course, if you do need a hint, I am more than happy for YouTube and as well as TikTok. I am more than happy to be providing you with a hint if you choose to drop a rose, or if you choose to drop one of those characters that you do. It's completely up to you. And know that if one person puts a hint, or one person requests a hint in one platform, that means that all platforms get that hint because we're trying to make it fair for everyone, okay? And I love the fact that we are at 5.8K, I mean, not 5.8, 8.8K likes. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I really, really do. I appreciate the participation and the energy and everything that we're bringing to this game tonight. And of course, thank you on YouTube for watching and just sticking around and really just having fun with us because we are here to show you the world, okay? We are here on Global Air to make sure that whether you're sitting on your couch, your ottoman, your bed, you're sitting on the staircase, you're at work, wherever you are right now, we are here to make sure that you are still on our flight to our destination. And today we are going to South Korea with Global Air flight number GA398. And if you missed part of this replay or missed any part of this show, do not worry. Rest your pretty head, darling, because we always have a live replay on YouTube because now we are able to stream on both YouTube and TikTok, which is amazing because I've already said that we lost an episode, but we do not. And us on Global Air have made it our duty to make sure that you never miss an episode ever again. Okay? So, once again, sit back, relax, have some fun, go ahead and participate, and thank you for choosing Global Air. So I'm going to be telling you the first word, and you please tell me in the comments what you think that it means. The first word is apa. The first word is apa. Apa. What does apa mean in English? If I'm saying it in Korean, what does that mean? Apa. Go ahead and let me know. And if you need a hint, please let me know. And I'll be more than happy to give you as many hints as I can come up with. Oh no, it's Rocky. Is that Basque? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, we are, hey, I am. Oh, I am. Hi, how are you? Okay, so we are speaking in Korean right now. So I want you to tell me what apa means. And I see that there's a rose there. So is that a hint or were we just reaching the live goal? And thank you for coming into the show. I'm more than happy to see all the participants and we have an exciting game. So far, we have Divine Abundance in the lead, but we are on our second game, so it is never too late to become our trivia champion of tonight, which, Divine Abundance, please tell me, okay, so you asked for a hint. All right, so please tell me what your first class meal would be. I forgot to tell you what our selection is today because we are flying to South Korea, so that means all of our first class meals that our winners earn will be based in South Korea. So we have kimchi fried rice with a sunny side up egg. We have gimbap. We also have Korean fried chicken, and we also have stir-fried rice cake. So, oh no, it's Rocky. You are not allowed to get one yet unless you are in our leaderboard. Right now, Divine Abundance gets our food. So let me go ahead and also get your stuff and move you to first class. Okay, Divine? So go ahead and make sure you have everything you need. And I'll be providing you with your complimentary neck pillow as well as your blanket. Okay? All right. So Divine Abundance said kimchi fried rice. Okay, kimchi fried rice. All right. So here is your kimchi fried rice with the sunny side up egg. There you go. All right. We will be having chopsticks available to you. But in the meantime, I'm going to place this on the warmer. So whenever you're ready to eat it, it is all yours. Okay. And of course, thank you for everyone for coming into the game. And we love to see more participants. Thank you on YouTube as well. I want to say shout out to y'all because I know I'm looking down at TikTok a lot. This is what I'm used to. But shout out to everyone who is also on YouTube as well. And if you missed the beginning part of our show, please click the link on the bio at the end of this video if you're on TikTok, and you'll be able to see the live replay and everyone that participated so far. All righty. So There you go. Oh, let me also give you your neck pillow as well as your blanket, okay? So here is your neck pillow. Again, for those of you who are unaware of how to use a neck pillow, here is the safety procedure. We do not use neck pillows like this, okay? This is not how you use a neck pillow. We recommend that all passengers please use a neck pillow like this. That way, when you slump over and you go to sleep, you will not be waking up in neck pain, okay? All right, so that is how you use our complimentary neck pillows. All right. And please be careful because our flight blankets are very, very long. This is for you, Divine Abundance. Please make sure that you leave this at your seat if you plan to get up and stretch your legs. Okay. It is very important that we do not have people tripping up and down the aisles. Okay. And we don't need to be tripping. Okay. So please take this and keep yourself warm. And of course, thank you once again for choosing Global Air. Now, we still have to get through our very, very first question for section number 2, or mini game number 2, which is guess that word. So the first word is appa. And Divine Abundance, you did ask for a hint, so I will be giving that to you. Appa, the hint is it's a type of, it's a label you would give to a man. There's your first hint. Appa. It's a label you will give to a man. A male, man, dude, bro, whatever. Appa. Okay? Appa. It is a label that you give to a man. What does appa mean? Do I get to guess after? You can still guess. Everyone is allowed to guess in this game. And as mentioned earlier, if you do need a hint, we've already received one rose, and that's why I was able to give a hint. But if you need another hint, please drop a rose in a room, and I'll be more than happy to provide you with another hint, okay? But all of you are welcome to guess, and whoever guesses correctly first in my comments will receive the first point for this section. If you have an answer, please go ahead and put it in the comment section. Okay, and as always, thank you for playing and thank you for choosing Global Air. What is that, Hesohendo? And welcome, Hesohendo. How are you? And I hope your day has been great. Am is not a cat. Nope. I had to spread it out. Oh, you did. Oh, okay. Hesohendo, yes, then you're correct then. Okay. Yes. The correct answer is Papa. Yes. Or you can say dad. I also was looking for dad. All right. So Hesohendo, congratulations. You get a point. All right. And thank you so much, Am, for trying. I do appreciate it. It is not too late to get in our leaderboard. Okay. The highest point that we have so far is 3 points, but we have plenty of games to play. Yes, I do take synonyms. I do. All right. So here's the second one. I may pronounce this wrong, and I do apologize to all of the Southern Korean people, just Korean people in general. This is not my native language, nor have I ever studied this language. Okay, so the second word is yoboseyo. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to laugh. Hold on, give me 1 minute. Okay, the second one is yoboseyo. Okay, we are requesting a hint. Okay, but Divine Abundance said building. No, it is not a building. Yoboseyo is the first word in English. It starts with the letter H. Starts with the letter H. Yoboseyo. What is it? Yoboseyo. Hesohendo. Yes, the answer is hi or hello. That is what I was looking for. Hi or hello. Okay. We're about to approach the leader so far. All right, so question number 3 is, Chongi. What does chongi mean? Chongi. Chongi. What does the word chongi mean? It does not mean food. No. Okay, divine abundance. You would like a hint. Okay, so chongi is how can I get a hint? Okay, so the first word, the first letter for this word in English, it starts with the letter S. S is in Sam. S. Chongi. The English word for this starts with the letter S. Starts with the letter S. And we are at 9.8 thousand likes. Thank you so much. No, it is not soup. It is not soup. No, it is not. Store. No, it is not store. Nope. Okay, we're requesting another hint. Okay, so our second hint. Hold on, y'all. DJ, play that again, please. Thank you. Okay. Our DJ thought it was time to go on break. Not on this plane. It does not mean small. No, it does not. All right, so let me give you the hint. In America, they have signs for these. Like, they have signs for these. Like, there's a sign that has this word on it. Yes. Oh, okay. 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 All right. Okay, so the answer is stop. Chongi means stop. And I saw the Divine Abundance and Hesohendo showed up at the same time. So we're going to do a tiebreaker because I know I like to give people points at the same time, but we're not doing that. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a tiebreaker. This was going to be a fact, but we will make this a tiebreaker. True or false? And whoever puts this in the room first is the winner. The first person I see. True or false? It is no. Yeah, true or false? You should tip staff in South Korea. Tip. Like, you know how you provide us tip? True or false? You should tip. Hasahendo. Hasahendo got it. Yes. So it is actually very insulting to tip someone or tip any person that is working for you, or you're working with or serving you. It is very offensive to tip them in South Korea. It is seen as an insult because, contrary to popular belief, being a waiter, a waitress, or working in the food industry, you actually get paid very, 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 very well. Oh, I learned that from my travels. Oh, Hasohendo, have you ever traveled to South Korea? That's very interesting if you have, or any part of East Asia, anywhere. Because I like to get to know everyone who's in here. Divine, I know your travel story as well. Hasohendo, have you ever traveled to South Korea? And anyone on YouTube as well. Have you ever traveled to South Korea, or would you travel to South Korea? Tell me all about your traveling and what you plan to do. Nope, but I've been towards Caribbean. Okay, all right. So it must be like the tipping thing must be kind of like more insulting outside of America, because in America they'll grab it like, like, hey, give me that quarter. But yes, here and there. Okay, nice, awesome. And we are at 10.2 thousand likes. Thank you so much. Shout out to Divine Abundance for holding up the likes, because you do this every live, and I do appreciate it. And I also have to tell people, for those of you who forgot, Divine Abundance has been our second two-time trivia champion. This has happened only one time before, but Divine Abundance is actually the trivia champion, a former trivia champion that we have had in our room. I don't know, though. Is Divine Abundance going for 3 times, or is Hasohendo going to go up on the leaderboard? We will see. We will see. We will see. All right, so Hasohendo, you did get that point, which means that you are also moving into first class. You are our first class Passenger, so please grab your stuff, take a seat, and I will provide you with your pillow and complimentary blanket, okay? All right, so again, here is your complimentary pillow. This is for you. We already said in the beginning how to wear this. You put this front ways, not in the back of your neck. It is also helpful. Another tip that you can do is put it on the side as well. You can put it on the side if you find that you are a side sleeper. Okay? All right. And these are waterproof. So if you happen to have too many laughs or there is some turbulence we're experiencing, please do not worry about messing up the airplane pillow because these are waterproof. All right. Hendo, please take your complimentary blanket. And as we always remind our passengers, please do not put them around your shoulder and walk down the aisle because we had a lady trip on a recent flight and we just got an airplane cabin. We don't want any lawsuits. Okay, please. So just take this, and if you need to get up, please fold it nicely in your chair, just in case you need to use the restroom. And if there's any turbulence or anything going on, we recommend that you do not put it underneath your seat. You just put it on your lap, balled up if you need to. Okay? All right. So Hendo, you are qualified to choose a first class meal. Would you like kimchi fried rice, Korean fried chicken, gimbap, or rice cake that is stir fried? What would you like? Please let me know in the comments. What would you like, Hendo? Please let me know. And you also have an option, Hendo, you always have an option to pass the meal to another first class passenger, which would be Divine Abundance. Okay, so Hendo, please let me know if you would like. Okay, okay, so you would like the Korean style fried chicken. All right, let me just get that for you, okay? All right. Okay. All right, this seems a little bit hot. All right, whew. All right, you also have some sauce on the side here for you. So here is your Korean fried chicken. Okay, there you go. It has sesame seeds, it has spring onions on it, and it is everything that you need. If you do want seconds, that means you would have to get in our leaderboard again. However, in the meantime, I'll need some napkins. Okay, give me 1 second. We will be providing. Hold on, let me Carter, can you get some napkins for our second first class passenger, please? Yes. Seat. Hendo, what was your seat number again? I know we moved you to first class. What is your seat number? I just want to make sure that we get you to the right. Everybody has what they need. Okay. And Divine Abundance, please let me know if you need anything as well, like extra napkins or some water or something like that. Hendo, what was your seat so we can get you some napkins? Hold on, Carter. Give me 1 minute. We're waiting on Hendo. Seat number 12. Okay, this is seat number 12. Can we... What? Carter, what? I have to do everything, okay? Give me 1 second. I'm on my way. I will get you some napkins. Hold on, y'all. Just hold that thought. Carter, I told you need to get some. Okay, thank you. Yes, okay. Okay, great. Okay. Well, Carter, I understand that the new call. How do you even get signal up here to play Call of Duty? No, we need to provide these passengers with the utmost quality. Thank you. Someone should really tell the captain. Hello, Dead Queen. How are you? Yes, I have them bumping. Okay, so Hendo, here's your napkin. So sorry it took so long. Let me put it over here with your Korean fried chicken, and we will be continuing our game, okay? Dead Queen, today we are flying to South Korea, and we are learning everything we need to know about South Korea. So far, I'm good. Thank you so much. And Looper, I did see your comment. I don't think you're in the room anymore, but I did see your comment. So far, we have Hessel Hendo as our leader of the game tonight. But do not worry, because we actually have 2 more questions to go in this one section before we move on to our final 5, which you know is my favorite. Guess that picture, okay? And those of you who are not privy to what guess that picture is, it is when I put on my artist hat and draw the best I can for you, okay? All right, so Dead Queen, are you playing with us? Yes, I am. So happy. Okay, all right, nice, nice. Okay, you know what? Let me see your. Is that who I think it is on your profile picture? Because if so, I think it's that wrestler girl. Hopefully, we're talking about the same one. I think she has an Australian accent. Anyway, we're gonna go back to that. Anyway, all right. So we right now are playing. Yes, she is. Okay, okay. She's a good wrestler. She's really, really good. She's really, really cool. She's in the Netflix documentary that's actually coming out. I think it already did. I think it's WWE Unreal. I think she's on there. Yep. I did not know that she was Australian until I saw the preview. She said, I know. Okay, so everyone, are we ready to play? Because first I need to put the seatbelt sign on to make sure that all of our passengers are on the plane, okay? Please fasten your seatbelts. And Dead Queen, please tell me what seat you are in, okay? We have seat number 12. We have seat number 8-1111. Dead Queen, what is your seat number? So I want to make sure you're not sitting in anyone else's spot and you have plenty of leg room to play the game. What seat are we in today? Okay, I have my seatbelt on. Divine Abundance has their seatbelt on. Okay, Hessel Hendo, hopefully you have your seatbelt on. Okay, because right now I'm feeling it. I'm feeling a little bit of turbulence. Okay, and okay, I sure do. Okay, don't have to do. We have to do. Hessel Hendo, what is your what was I going to ask Hessel Hendo? Oh, Hessel Hendo, please let me know that everything is okay if you've gotten your food, because once we experience turbulence, then it's going to be something else. Marvel, though, if you get ejected from the plane, then that's probably what's going to happen. But we want to make sure that everyone has their seatbelts on and everyone is good. And while we're doing this, whoa, whoop, give me 1 minute. You feel that? You feel a little bit of turbulence? Whoa. Whoa, okay. So while we're doing that, I'm going to be reading you one fact while we wait for the turbulence to stop. All right. And Dead Queen, please let me know what your seat number is. Okay. Please let me know what your seat number is. All right. So number 3. Whoa. Number 3. Whew, I'm glad someone's enjoying the turbulence. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Number 3. Did you know that writing in red ink is considered bad luck in South Korea? Can I have seat 7? Yes, of course you can. Of course. And Marvel, if you're not just standing on the wings of the plane, you go ahead and let me know what your seat number is as well. We want to make sure you have plenty of leg room and the blankets that we like to give our passengers, okay? So writing in red ink is considered bad luck in South Korea. And writing a person's name in red ink, whoa. Writing a person's name in red ink signifies that the person might pass away soon, okay? Hello, Mr. T. Welcome in. Marvel said, I'm out here, okay? Subboarding the... Okay. Well, I don't know what to tell you if the pilot makes a sharp left. Okay, so just hold on real tight. All right, so we have you in the wing seat. Okay, wing seat. Okay. Mr. T said, can I have some chips? Okay. We will definitely be providing that. Whoa. Once I am able to turn off the seatbelt sign, okay? So again, if you are in South Korea, please do not write anyone's name in red ink, because that will signify that they may soon, okay? And we don't want that. And again, to everyone, welcome to the Global Game Show, okay, where we pick a country every 3 days of the week and we learn about them, we play fun games, and right now we are going to get to our last 2 questions of the Guess That Word section. And again, each question is worth 1 point. So if you happen to get... What is this pilot doing? If you happen to get 1 point correct, you'll be added to the player board here. Okay, we do not do guesses. However, if you do need a hint, I am more than happy to give you one. If you need one, all you have to do is just put the rows in the chat, okay? And each rose is one hint. All right, I got you, because we want to make sure that everyone has a chance to be the trivia champion. Whoa, okay, whoa, whew. Okay, hold on. I think we stopped right now. Whew, that got me lightheaded. If anyone needs a bag, if we need to tell the pilot to get us, I know. I think we're good right now, Marvel. I think that we're good. I'm just going to get the signal from the other stewardess and everybody else, every flight attendant and also our air marshal, because I think we need to bring them in here too. Beatrice, we good? We good? Because what is he doing in there? What? Okay. But we're good, right? Everyone, Carter, we're good. Well, you're playing. You're not even paying attention. We're good? Okay. All right. So I can turn off this sign. All right. Is everyone okay? Everyone is good? All right. Well, this plane doesn't come with parachutes, so hopefully you brought one on before you came aboard. Is everyone okay? Everyone's good? Dead Queen, you good? Divine Abundance, you good? Hessel Hendo, you good? Who else is in here? Mr. T. Let me get those chips for you. Cheryl, can we get some chips for Mr. T, please? What kind of chips did you want? We have Doritos and stuff like that. We have Doritos, Cheetos, Fritos. What kind of chips? We also have Smart Pop too, if you're into that. You know what, Marvel? Let me check to see if we have some. We didn't pack those parachutes, right? No. Yeah, we didn't pack the parachutes. I'm sorry. So, if you find yourself coming back up in the games, somehow, some way, you're welcome to play with us, okay? All right. So, all right. So, Mr. T, please let me know what type of chips that you need, okay? But in the meantime, let's go into YG.300. The only people that are first class are in Hesso Hendo and Divine Abundance, because they did make it to our leaderboard at some point of the game. So if you happen to be in our leaderboard, then that means you will be awarded first class. Okay. Oh, thank you so much, Sean of Gun. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yes, Divine. As our two-time champion, you may have to lay out the rules for those who are new to playing the game. Okay. All right. So, and we are at 13.6 thousand likes. Thank you so much. And thank you to those who are joining the game just to watch. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And it is so fun to be on this bumpy yet fun plane ride with you. And as always, thank you for choosing Global Air, flight number GA398. Okay. So here is the fourth word. The fourth word. Word number 4. Okay. And again, I do not speak Korean fluently. So if I get this word wrong, it's okay for you to roast me and laugh at me behind your screens. Okay. It's totally fine. All right. So this word is kamsahamnida. Kamsahamnida. What does that mean? Kamsahamnida. And if you need a point, please put a rose in the chat and I'll be more than happy to give you one. If not, you can always guess. All right, hint. Okay. All right, Divine Abundance asked for a hint. Sean of Gun already said the point. Already said the word, but it was thank you. So, Sean, let me go ahead and add your name. And again, we are halfway through the game, but do not worry because everyone still has a chance to get a point or to end up on our leaderboard, okay? So the answer is thank you. So kamsahamnida, YG300, you are absolutely hilarious. Very, very funny. Okay, so yes, the word means thank you. Congratulations, Sean, for getting that. And so far, I just want to let everyone know that Hesso Hendo is in our leaderboard with 4 points, okay? 4 points. And we have approximately 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points left. Okay? So honestly, it can be anyone's game if you start it now, because no one has even close to 6 points, except for Hessel Hendo, who's 2 points behind that. But we'll ignore that because everyone still gets a fair chance at playing our game. Okay? Yes, sir? How many? Can you bring your what? No, sir, you cannot bring your dog from the back. They have a special area for pets. Please, sir, he needs... Okay, well, he will have to get his kale smoothie when we land. We'll be landing in approximately 30 minutes, okay? We'll send our plane vet in the back to make sure that... What's your dog's name? Frito-Lay. Okay, we'll make sure that Frito-Lay is taken care of, okay? Thank you, sir. So, anyway... And thank you so much for the follow. We are going to go on to our fifth and final question of this Guess This Word section, okay? All right, so what does yongo mean? Yongo. What does yongo mean? What does the word yongo mean? Yes, Hendo, someone has a dog on here named Frito-Lay. Yes. Hint. Okay, Divine Abundance, you would like a hint. And I love the word 13.9 thousand likes. Thank you. So the hint is this this word in English starts with the letter E. Starts with the letter E. Okay, it starts with the letter E. The word again is yongo. Yongo. No, it is not every day, and it is not the word strong. It's not eggs. No, not easy like Sunday morning. No. But thank you for the guess. All right, so you need another hint. All right, no worries. So this word, it is it's something that you learn in school. It's something that you learn in school. You can learn many different levels of this, but you learn this in school. Yongo. Yongo. Yes, Hendo. Yes. See, you got it, Hendo. The word is English. Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm. Go ahead, Hendo. You got 5 points. Okay. So we have gone through travel trivia. We have gone through guess this word. And our last one that we are doing is going to be guess that picture. And if you do not know, if this is your first time to the live, welcome to the Global Game Show. And thank you for the heart me. And hello on YouTube. I didn't forget about you on YouTube, I promise. What we do for Guess That Picture on the Global Game Show is I draw the best I can a picture for you, and what you have to do is guess what it is. And if you happen to not guess what it is by the time I complete the picture, then that means your stewardess Amy, gets the point. And all of you have come too far to lose to the stewardess, okay? So let's make this a good game. But our final fact, because I feel, okay, I thought it felt some turbulence. But our final fact that I would like to give you is that the number 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, is considered unlucky because the word for 4 in South Korea and the word for death in South Korean, it sounds similar. So if you ever go to South Korea, right, and you find that you're on an elevator and you need to go to the 4th floor, look for the floor that's labeled the letter F. The letter F as in Frank. The letter F as in Frito-Lay, the pet back there that we have to feed a kale smoothie. Okay? So, yeah. So yes, we are getting to it. No, I promise. It's a very serious matter. We will get to Frito-Lay's kale smoothie, okay? Okay. So, so again, if you find yourself in South Korea, and you need to go to the 4th floor or anything like that, you need to look for the letter F on the staircase or the elevator doors. All right? So now we are going to, say it with me, guess that picture. Woo, 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 woo. Okay, Okay, so I'm excited to make you all laugh. This is my favorite part of the game. This is our last game before we descend down and we touch down on South Korea for you to enjoy whatever festivities you have going on. And I told you, with Global Air Flight GA398, we always land our planes within an hour and 30 minutes, up to 2 hours. No matter where you're coming from, your plane ride to our destination will always be under 2 hours. Because this is Global Air Flight number GA398. So let's get ready to laugh because, trust me, I had my painter's hat on today, but the painting gods were not with me. So let's begin with picture number 1. And again, I will draw this. Oh, actually, hold on. Before we do that, Hesohendo, you are owed another first class meal. So please tell me what you would like. You have gimbap, rice cakes that are stir fried, kimchi fried rice, and Korean fried chicken. Tell me what you would like as your first class meal. Go ahead and put in the comments for me. All right. And of course, I want to check on our other passengers. How are we doing? How are we feeling tonight? How was our day? Are we all right on this plane ride? Are we nice and warm? Nice and warm? Let's try that rice. Okay, gotcha. Give me 1 second, okay? Let's try the rice. Okay, and let me make sure we have the napkin for you. Because, Carter didn't want to get one. Okay, I'm good, nice and warm. Okay, good. Any of our other passengers listening or watching, how are you? YouTube, how are we doing? Yes, this is what the kimchi fried rice looks like. This is, oh man, I want to be in a first class. You can be. Not too sure about tonight, but it is never too late. Okay, because we always have another show on Friday. Those of you who are in attendance on this plane today, if this is your first time, please hit that follow button because I will be giving you a heads up on when our next live event will be. And if you came in very late on the show, do not worry because we do have a live replay on YouTube. Okay, we do have that. And that goes on at the same time as we have on TikTok because we finally got it together. Because again, our cabin crew, we were so sad to not be able to show you what our flight to Brazil looked like. We did lose the episode, but yes, welcome to the plane. So big. Yes. So hello on YouTube. We are streaming on YouTube and as well as TikTok. So if you're not following us on TikTok, go ahead and add us on Amy Rose Abroad. Okay. So we see that we are nice and warm. Okay, here. Hesohendo. Here is your fried rice with the sunny side up egg. This is kimchi. Okay. There's a baby crying in the back. We'll check on that in a minute. Give me 1 second. But Hesohendo, here is your food. It has a napkin, of course. All right, you already have your blanket and your pillow. And and so if you need to have this warmed up again, let me know, but we will be putting it on the warmer for now, okay? All right. I see plenty of you are piling up the plane here on TikTok, and we have passengers as well on YouTube. Hello, how are you? And welcome in. We have reached the final game of the Global Game Show, which is Hesoenso said, I love Brazil. Do not worry, we will be coming back to Brazil because the episode was not able to be aired on YouTube because of TikTok's, changes and stuff. I was unable to upload it, but do not worry because that will, oh, really? Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to revisit Brazil again for another chance to crown a trivia champion. Okay. So we're going to start with our very first picture and we will check on the crying baby, okay? That means good morning, LOL. Okay. Thank you for teaching us. All right, well, keep that in mind because I may make that a question and we may make that a question for our next episode of the Global Game Show. So are we ready for the first picture? I did my best. I'm doing my best to draw. I'm trying to improve my drawing skills every single day. Okay, just for y'all. All right, Divine Abundance says we're ready. Okay, and those of you who are on YouTube, if you want to see what it looks like on TikTok, go ahead and click on Amy Rose Abroad on TikTok, and you will see the same view, just more of like a slimmed down version. Okay, and those of you who are on TikTok, if you want to see the YouTube view, you'll see a wider version where the cabin is much bigger. You'll see the top and the bottom, as well as the aisles here. Okay. All right, and that is again under Amy Rose Abroad. I think I just said Amy Rose Beauty, but I meant to say Amy Rose Abroad. So let's start with our first picture. This is already a picture I'm scared of. All right. Hold on, y'all. Okay. And I always have to say this for TikTok because TikTok gets really suspicious of my drawings because they're that bad. TikTok, it is not, in YouTube, for YouTube watching, it is not what it looks like, okay? So I'm going to show TikTok first. All right. It's okay to roast me. I understand. I am no Picasso. I'm no Frida Kahlo. YouTube, there you go. Okay, so it is not a bunny, no, a hint. Okay. What can I give you about this? This is something you can only do with one arm. You can only do this with one arm. So let me get the picture too so I can like not scare everyone. Bat's ear and tooth. No, it is not. Nope. Hold on, y'all. Okay, I got a better view of that. Let's see the picture. You want to see it again? Okay, here it is again. And here it is for YouTube. And here it is again for TikTok. Okay, TikTok and YouTube. There you go. All right, you need another hint. Another hint? Another hint. Ooh, another hint. Let's see. It is it symbolizes affection. Affection. It's a hand in the pocket. No. It is not. Hold on. Let me draw it. And we're going to, whoa. Okay, here's it. Oh. Okay, there you go. I'm going to have to color this in. Okay. Here is another one. Here's another part of the picture. And for YouTube, no, it is not peace. It is not snap. It's not cross finger. No. What do we say on YouTube? What do we say on YouTube? We have this. What am I drawing? And again, whatever I'm drawing has something to do with South Korea, okay? I told y'all I'm not a good, and I'm not even trying to throw you off. I'm not trying to throw you off at all. Oh. Was that a hint? Okay, stewards may win this one. Okay. Another hint. Well, I'm almost done with the drawing. If I complete the drawing, that means that I win. But another hint is it can think about the word love. Like, what does the word love involve? Like, if you were to, like, love, what does that word involve? What, like, think about all the elements people use to describe love. and it's you do it with one hand. It's a symbol that you use to show affection with one hand. Okay, I have to make that very clear. YouTube, you still have more of a chance to try. Yes, yes. B39 Ronaldo Alberto. You got that right. That is a long username. I'm gonna just put three. I'm sorry, I put B39. B93. B93. You got it correct. So it's supposed to be a finger heart. Like, you know when you do like this? Doesn't it look alike? Doesn't this look alike? YouTube, doesn't this look alike? Come on, this looks like the same. See? See, there you go. Look. That, I mean, come on, y'all gotta give me my props. You could have put a heart on the top. That's what I was gonna do if B93 didn't get it right. That would have been my last part of the drawing. I didn't even realize we were playing a game. Yes, we are. We're playing Guess That Picture for travel trivia. So welcome to the Global Game Show, where you can watch on TikTok as well as streaming live on YouTube right now. And I am your stewardess, Amy, if you did not know. Hello and welcome. And of course, when you're in here, please let me know what your seat number is, because I want to make sure that no one is sitting on top of each other. Yes, a hand heart, yes. Yeah, you can't tell me that this look. Now, how would you rate this picture based off of come on. I give that like a 10 out of 10. I give that like a 10 out of 10. Be honest with me. What are we guessing? Like a four, a four, a four. I'll take that. Heck nah. 10. Thank you, Divine Abundance. See, Divine Abundance knows what art looks like. Okay. 11. There you go. A C minus. Okay. Still passing in some countries. Okay, so I think we are ready for picture number 2. I think we are ready. A 10 upside down, maybe. Y'all are too much. Y'all are too much. Okay. Did you know, by the way, that finger hearts became popular by K-pop artists and Korean dramas, and it's used to lightly express affection? Okay, so now let's go on to our next photo. Please don't roast me on this one because I'm going to work very hard. I promise. I promise. I promise. This picture, I will not let you down. I'm not going to let any of you down. I'm not. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Okay. Yeah, we both watch anime. Yes. Anime is good except for One Punch Man. I don't even know if that's considered anime because every time I watch it, I want to fall asleep. Like I fall asleep on every single episode. So, but Your Lions in April, if y'all haven't seen Your Lie in April, go ahead and do that, especially if you play a musical instrument. Anyway, let's go. It's a chill moment. It's boring. Boring Punch Man. Like, ugh. I'm sorry. All right, so it is hilarious, but it's like old people humor. It's like like, and then with the subtitles, forget it. I'm just gonna fall asleep. All right, so now we're gonna move on to our second drawing. All right, our second drawing. All right, here is your second drawing. Okay. YouTube, here is the second drawing. Or second part of the drawing. The first part of the second drawing. It is OMG, y'all. Parrot, no. YG, you asking for a hint? Okay. YG is asking for a hint. Okay. So this is something that goes to this is something that It's like, you can't eat this. You can't eat this. You can't eat this. It's not a fortune cookie, no. Spin top, no. Mm-mm. It's not a fortune cookie, nope. Guess I'll be doing the second part of the drawing. Hint, okay. It's pink. It's pink. It's pink. She gave the worst hint this time. No, I didn't. I'm telling you, you can't eat this. You can't eat it. Insulation. Y'all, I don't know. Y'all probably have to brainstorm or something. I'll give you a minute. I'll give you a minute. I don't want to finish the drawing because then, you know. Are you ready? I'll give you the. Okay. Here's the second part of the drawing. If I draw one more detail, I get the point. So you can't eat it. It's pink. Candy, no. This thing, it grows on trees. Grows on trees. I need a very specific, because one of y'all is very close, but I need to know this very specific. Because one of you kind of said what type of thing it is, but I need to know what type. Thank you, Blaze Robertson. Thank you. Welcome to the game, Blaze Robertson. You got to show them what's going on here. Blaze Robertson. Okay. All right. So, see, y'all getting really close to when the stewardess is going to get the point. And welcome to the Global Game Show for those of you who are new. This is supposed to be a cherry blossom. Now, I think this is a pretty good cherry blossom, right? What y'all think? Rate it out of 10 for me again. What is it? What are we talking about? I would give this a 5 out of 10. What are we saying? What is this out of 10? 10. Okay, see, divine abundance, motivates us. Very, very motivating. Okay, so let me get. All right, so Blaze, you have 1 point. All right, wonderful. 3 points. Hessel Hendo. I may cry when we get off of this flight because Hessel Hendo is just roasting my drawings. Okay, so we are done with that. But I love that everyone is actually, his is actually a 6. Because I won't lie, I could guess it was a flower at least. It looks like a 90s cartoon fight. Oh, when all the dust goes, you just see like limbs flying around. Well, I told y'all this is the funniest game of the night. And thank you for getting us to 17.6 thousand likes. You guys are awesome. Keep doing it. It's bringing in people who love to play and have fun games. And we are in it to win it. So, I think y'all are going to get this one. All right. So when you're in here, do not forget to keep tapping the screen while I draw the next drawing. But did you know, just in case you go to South Korea, the best time to see cherry blossoms is from late March to the middle of April, and they only last 7 days. So it's, very rare occurrence, but they are very, very beautiful. All right, so let's go into our third draw. Yes, sir. How may I help you? You want what? Sir, we don't sell. No, we don't sell it on the plane. But however, okay. No, we don't sell that though. I'm sorry. We don't. No. Maybe next time though. Okay. Thank you. Can you believe he just asked for a whole orange on the plane? Where am I gonna get oranges from? Anyway, so let's move on. What are y'all saying in the comments? What are y'all saying? That's accurate. Yeah. What are y'all talking about? Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's accurate. Okay. Hi, Stardust 9. We have water. We have soda. We have other things. Just let me know what you need. We have hot tea as well. Anybody who needs hot tea, because I know it is cold this time of year. If you need hot tea, tell me if you need it. And also, please let me know if you haven't already. Have you ever traveled to South Korea, or would you ever, would you ever travel to South Korea or any part of East Asia? Let me know in the comments. All right. Once a year, bloom for only 7 days. Yes. I'll take a sparkling water. That rice was spicy. Okay. Let me just get you some sparkling water. Uh, can you get the sparkling water, please? Yes, sparkling water. It's in the cabinet up there. Yes. Thank you, girl. Okay. All right. So that'll be on the way. All right. And so I will be going to the next drawing. All right. I think y'all are going to get this one. I really think so. And ooh, we're at 18.9K likes. Ooh, if we can get to 20K, that'll be amazing. But if not, I'm having so much fun with y'all. And we're just chilling. And hello on YouTube too. Thank you for coming in and out of this game and just really having fun. Your guesses are hilarious. So, and so are yours, TikTok. TikTok, you guys are really, really funny with your guesses, and I do admire you all for trying. So, let's get to the second drawing. Okay. Ooh, all right. So here is your first part. TikTok is not what you think it is. All right, so here is your drawing here. Here is the second part of the third drawing. Hint, okay. Hessel Hendo, why are you getting stressed out? Super Cooper Trooper, meatball with an elbow, no, but I will give you a hint, and it is not a peach. The hint is this thing is something that you can eat. I gotta, it's something that you can eat and is light brown. Something that you can, sorry. It's something that you can eat and it's light brown. Okay? Divine Abundance pear. Okay, Hessel Hendo, rice ball, no. Kiwi, no. Wow, okay, no. No, it's not a potato. This thing, you may not, I wouldn't say pay attention to this. Don't worry about this, but this is a detail in that. Coconut, no. We are doing draw that picture for South Korea only. So this is something that you can eat and have in South Korea. Okay. Hint. Okay. Divine Abundance said hint. All right. So let's see. We are. Oh, you guys did it. We got to 21.1K. Oh my God. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you. All right. So let's give you a hint. So I already said that it was, obviously it's a circle. It's something you can eat and it's light brown. This thing, this type of thing was made popular by a specific show that's based in South Korea. So while y'all marinate on that, I'm going to draw the second thing here. This thing you can eat, and it was made popular from a South Korean show. That is the biggest hint. I was going to say that hint for last, and come on now. You need a hint. Okay, this hint. All right. Okay, I might have to. Okay, okay, you said it's the cookie. There's a lot of cookies that you can get in South Korea. There's a specific cookie. I mean, it is a cookie, but that's not considered a hint. I'll give you another one. So this hint, this is in the show. This person If you broke the cookie in a specific type of way, you got thank you, thank you, thank you, everyone. Thank you. Yes, Dalgona. Yes, yes. You already know what happened if you broke the cookie. What happened? One of them pink people are gonna come out and go. Shh. Now you guys are gonna laugh at me, but this is supposed to be a star. Does it look like a star? What do you rate the drawing out of 10? Thank you, Wills 216. You do get the point. 4 point. Okay. Y'all really like to hurt my feelings, don't you? Really like to. Divine abundance is the only one that's filling my head with false confidence. It's getting better. Okay. Whew. Thank you. Sorry, I had to bring back the dab just for that. I needed Hesso Hendo's approval. All right, so W216. I know that's not your full username, but I just want to make sure I get everybody's point. By the way, welcome to the Global Game Show, and I will be announcing the winner of this at the end of the show, and I will be yeehaw. I will be announcing the winner of this game and putting everyone who's gotten a point on my TikTok story. And if you haven't seen the beginning of this show, please refer back to the live show that is taking place actually right now on YouTube. And yeah, you can see what's going on. So, hey, YouTube, how are you? I didn't forget about y'all because you still have a chance to answer too. But TikTok, I don't know. It seems to be the battle of the platforms tonight because TikTok, y'all really doing it. So good job, TikTok. And of course, I do have to always give a special shout out to Divine Abundance, who right now is currently our 2-time winner. Okay. Will they be our 3-time winner? Will they, will they be our next winner? Or are we going to pass this crown off to someone else tonight? We shall see. Hesso Hendo, yes. But we are not doing guess that ethnic background. But when it is time, I will definitely be giving out a lowdown on, about that. So we have the fourth. Yeah, I don't know if y'all gonna like me for this photo, but we have Mr. J8611. Okay, I know this game is a little stressful, so I'm gonna have to call it spicy water. Can we get some spicy water? Mr. J, what is your seat number so they know to bring it over to you? Can we have some spicy water? Yes. Please put your seat number so we know to bring it to the right seat. Okay. All right. Boop, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop. All right, it's sent off, and we will definitely be sending that over to you. Okay. So we are on to our next drawing. I think you guys are gonna take back all the compliments you've given me. I forgot, was this a one-way flight or is there an overlay? Oh, no. On Global Air Flight GA398, we never have any layovers. And, okay, no matter where you're flying from, your flight will always be under 2 hours. So far, I think we are approaching the 2-hour mark. That is why we are going to make our slow descent down to South Korea as soon as we get to our final answer, our final question, I mean. Okay, so now let's get to the fourth drawing. I already messed up. All right, here is the first part of the drawing. All right, Mr. J said, appreciate it. Okay, great. Oh, please put on your seatbelt, please. We want to make sure that no one is experiencing any sort of discomfort, especially when I have to hit the seatbelt sign and we do our turbulence, if we happen to get turbulence, because we've had a lot tonight. The captain is in a hurry. Pokemon Pikachu, no, it's not. Nope, not no. Thank you. All right, so are we asking for a hint? Yes, we are asking for a hint. All right, so this is the national. Yeah, this I think I said this before. So if you didn't catch it in the beginning of the live, you're probably not gonna get it. But this is this thing. It's considered the national animal of South Korea. Okay, national animal of South Korea. Ah, Hasselhendo, yes. Yes, the answer is a tiger. Specifically, it is called the Siberian tiger. All right, so Hasselhendo, good job. Now, let me make sure that yes, also Hitman, yes, you can call it Korean tiger as well. They go by both names. So let me just draw this, finish drawing this beautiful drawing. And of course, I will let you rate the drawing for me, okay? Now, this one, I put my heart and soul into this one. You see how much I'm scribbling? Because I want to make sure I do not let any of you down. Okay. All right. And if you want to know what I'm doing, listening to right now, we have been going over South Korean EDM music as well as South Korean pop music or K-pop. All right. Oh, thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. Bless your heart, Miss Rose. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so let's finish this drawing. I feel like it's missing something. I don't know if tigers have eyebrows. I've never seen one up close, but this is my best representation of a tiger. They don't have eyebrows. Okay, scratch that. Is it customary to tip a flight attendant? You can if you'd like. However, fun fact in South Korean culture, in South Korean culture, you cannot tip, but tips are always appreciated. They are not mandatory, but we do appreciate just your very well presence, and we always appreciate you for choosing Global Air. Ah, okay. So someone said, "Yikes!" King Jackson 1004. Yeah, this looks like a tiger. Come on now. I think y'all. Okay, this looks like a tiger. All right. I think it looks like a tiger. Tigers have round ears. This is It's a friendly tiger. Yes, thank you. Does he have fangs on his chin? No, that's supposed to be his stripes. Will said, I see the vision. Thank you. See, you see what I see. Like, everybody's perspective of life is different. Some of y'all see, like, what's his name from the Jungle Book? And I see this. Hensel Hendo said, I'm terrified. Not with this tiger around. This is a protective tiger. It's great. Thank you. This is the Kellogg's tiger. Yeah, they're great. Yeah, there you go. So, where did you drink my? No, I did not drink your spicy water. I did not. No, we are not allowed to do that. I am on shift for the next 2 hours. Okay, I would not eat that cereal. Well, this is a no frills Kellogg tiger, okay? This is a no frills one, okay? You know the one in the back that's just one color? That's no sugar. We put stevia in it, okay? For you, those of you on YouTube, this is what my tiger is looking like here. Trying to be encouraging it. Okay. You know what? I do appreciate it, and I will take some drawing classes. So if you're not following me for Friday's live, when we pick a new country, I promise you we'll come out with some better drawings, okay? I pinky promise you, all right? By the way, we are picking a new country, and if you're not following me on YouTube, please go ahead and please fill out the poll in the community tab because I want to know what country you would prefer me to choose, okay? So we are now down to our, hold on, who got that? Hold on, let me see. First of all, I want to see who got the word tiger first, because I may have someone called it a tiger chew. Y'all really roasting me. Really just roasting me. All right, so let's see. Hold on, y'all. Hold up. I want to see the very first person who said it. Okay, Hesohendo. Okay, I think I gave you that point. Yes, I did. Okay. All right. Are we ready for our fifth and final drawing of the evening for Guess That Drawing? All right. I think y'all can get this one. Mm. Yeah. Okay, here's the first part of your drawing. Here is the very first part. It is not a cat. No. It is not a sunrise. It is not string lights. It's not an aardvark. It's not grass. It's not lightning. It's not the sun. No, but we will ask for a hint. Okay, so odometer, no. You know, I'm not that good at drawing. So let me give you a hint. So, hint number one. this this okay, this drawing is this is it's something that you can hold. You can hold it. You can hold it. There's your hint. Somebody said my stepmother's hair. Oh Lord. No, it is not noodles, but you can hold it. Okay. Hints. Brass. No. No. No, no, no. Hold on. We gotta make sure the DJ, keep playing, please. Thank you. All right. So, uh, the second hint. This thing you use when it gets you hold on. Let me give you a hint. This can come in multiple colors. This can come in multiple colors, and you hold it with one hand. Okay. Multiple colors, like bright colors, like pink, blue, green, all of that. Okay. Here is the second part of the drawing. Hasselhendo said it, but specifically, Divine Abundance. You know what? I'm gonna have to give both of y'all that point. So that means that there has to be a tiebreaker. There has to be a tiebreaker because both of y'all kind of got it right. Somebody said church fan. Yes. So it was supposed to be a fan. Okay. This is my idea of I was gonna say Chinese church fan. Of a Korean fan. Guys, take it easy on me with this one because this is a fan. All right. What do we think about this fan, y'all? It's not a fan, it's a weapon. I'm telling y'all, this is, that looks like a scalp. This is a fan. This is hold on. If only I could find the fan that I have with me somewhere. Oh, it is. Thank you. I appreciate that. You're really telling me this doesn't look like a fan? Seriously? Like, oh, the Asian fan. Yes. Like like you know how you fan yourself? Okay, I'm guessing that we deserve a redo. That was so bad. Well, we do have to do a tiebreaker. And luckily for our tiebreakers, that means that anyone can get the point or the two people. Well, everybody's involved in the tiebreaker now. So we will decide. I'm actually looking at another picture to draw it because clearly drawing from memory is not right. Let me see. Okay, I have the next drawing for you. I have the next drawing. All right, I think you're really gonna like this one, okay? And thank you for the donut. I appreciate it so much. Okay. Thank you for the popular arrow. I appreciate that so much. Here's your first hint. YouTube, here's your first hint. TikTok, here's your first hint. What do we think? Mountain, no. Mount Everest, no. Mount Everest is not in South Korea, from my understanding. Yep, there you go, Divine. I was drawing the country of South Korea. So let me just complete. I'm telling y'all, see, a lot of you who have been playing the game for a long time, you kind of know what I'm drawing. So this is, you know what I'm probably gonna draw. So this is my idea of the South Korean continent. The country. It's not a continent, but it's a country. All right, so that means that the tiebreaker goes to Divine Abundance. Congratulations to Divine Abundance. Okay, so we have gotten to the end of the game, okay? But that means that we have to put one person at the end of this as our first class winner, and then we're also going to tally up who wins for tonight, which is pretty much the same person. So let's do a count. Divine Abundance, you have received 4 points. Good Boy was here. They received 2 points. Gabby 1672 still at 1 point. Heso Hendo, you received 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points. Sean of Gun, you received 1 point. B93, all of that, you received 1 point. Blaze, you have 1 point, and W216 received 1 point. Now, do not worry. Like I said, Optimus Prime Rib, we will be making our slow descent. Do not worry. Okay, we will have our closing announcements. I will not kick you off of the plane. All right, and it was my first time on this airline. Well, yeah, thank you for choosing Global Air. Now, don't forget, if you are not following me already, go ahead, because I will be announcing not only the winner, but everyone who received a point. And so tonight's winner is Heso Hendo. So please, everyone, if you're not following Heso Hendo, please do. We do encourage everyone to be a team player and follow each other, because you never know how they can help you be the next trivia champion in our next game. Okay, yes, I love the sportsmanship here. Yes, congratulations, Heso Hendo. Congratulations. And also, Heso Hendo, please choose your final first class meal before we make a descent. Okay, again, you have Korean fried chicken, you have kimchi fried rice, you have steamed rice cake, and also gimbap. Okay, so please choose that as we make our descent down to South Korea. Okay, and of course, I want to thank all of you who are here today. Thank you for playing. Let's give the meal to another